Once upon a time, in a cozy house surrounded by a beautiful garden, lived a cheerful girl named Rana. She had a wonderful family and friends, and her days were filled with laughter and joy. One day, while Rana was playing alone in the garden behind her house, she noticed something strange. A small shadow was moving on the ground nearby, but there was no one there. Rana walked closer, a little nervous, and asked, "Who are you? And why don't you have a body?" A gentle voice replied, "I'm the shadow of a friend who hasn't found me yet. I'm looking for someone who sees more than just a shape on the ground." Rana was surprised, but not afraid. She smiled and said, "Well, you can stay with me today." And so the shadow did. From that day on, Rana talked to the shadow every day. She shared her secrets, played games, and even painted it in different colors. She gave it a name. Laba. At first, Rana was the only one who could see and talk to Laba. The shadow was a bit lonely, but it didn't mind because Rana was a kind and imaginative friend. She always had something interesting to say, and her smile could light up any day. As the days passed, Rana noticed something magical. Whenever she was kind to others, her shadow grew brighter. When she helped an old lady cross the street or shared her toys with a new friend at school, Laba would dance with joy. On the other hand, if Rana felt sad or angry, Laba would come closer and glow gently beside her, as if to say, "I'm here for you." Rana felt a deep connection with her shadow friend. They played hide and seek among the trees, had picnics in the park, and whispered secrets during starlit nights. Rana knew that Laba was more than just a shadow. It was her companion, her confidant, and most importantly, her friend. One day, while Rana was playing with Laba in the garden, she noticed a group of children approaching. They were laughing and playing, and Rana wanted to join them. But when they came closer, she saw that they were pointing at Laba, and one of them shouted, "Look, a talking shadow!" How funny! Rana felt a pang of sadness. She knew that her shadow friend wouldn't be accepted by others, and she wished she could make them understand that Laba wasn't just a shadow, but a real friend. As the children approached, Laba started to fade away, and Rana could feel its sadness. She hugged her shadow friend tightly and whispered, "Don't leave me, Laba." But Laba was already gone. Rana felt tears stinging her eyes, and she couldn't help but cry out, "Laba, where did you go?" Suddenly, she heard a familiar voice saying, "Over here, Rana." Rana wiped her tears and turned around. To her surprise, she saw all the children from before standing in a circle around her, and in the middle of the circle was Laba, no longer just a shadow, but a real friend with a body of her own. Rana was overjoyed. She ran towards Laba, and they hugged each other tightly. Then Rana turned to the other children and said, "This is my friend Laba, and I want you to know that she's more than just a shadow. She's kind, caring, and brave. And most importantly, she's my best friend." The children apologized for their behavior and promised to be kind to Laba, and from that day on, they all became good friends. In the end, Rana realized that Laba was never a strange shadow. It was the reflection of the friendship that lived inside her. True friendship can sometimes be closer than we think, and it can shine through even when we least expect it. Rana and Laba remained the best of friends until they were old and gray, and their bond was a reminder to everyone who knew them that friendship is one of the most magical things in life.